We are now asking ones to focus in on trying to know what new feels like. It is a very odd component for one to think about something new in this way. But we are beginning to see from all angles that this lockdown has closed one's off further, with an energy that is following one around as it is one's best friend, which means it is sticking to one or sticking by one, with each containing the same properties of this energy, as recipients or friends clinging on to the same likable energy. All this is doing is putting things back to where a circle begins and ends. Why this cannot be seen from a human's eye view is because one's comfort, even though it is described as a discomfort, is stroked by a familiar energy known as a friend. This is best described or best portrayed if one can imagine skipping along while holding their best friend's hand. As long as one's hand is held, the security of that energy is transferred back and forth. But when the road splits into two, or as you call it, a fork in the road, this may bring a point of indecisiveness for both you and your friend. As you drop holding hands, you then now instead use them as an expression of not knowing which way to go. There is then a creation of a new energy between the two of you, where one may feel sure in choosing one way, while the other is not sure about choosing either. This then calculates a new situation that forgoes the need of having matching energies, which are needed to provide a smooth decision to move forward. It is all a matter of relocating one's mind to favor a point of newness, of being open to something new coming into one's next step forward. It's as if the feeling comes over one to imagine that their next step will take them from walking on a dusty road to feeling the road crack open, exposing a new ground glittering with gold. The energy that one has just created through that new way of thinking releases the cycle of the energy that was stuck, starting where the beginning and the end of the circle meet, which of course one knows is a never-ending loop to be caught up in. So to some, this may seem like such a silly game to play along with one's thoughts, but how much sillier is it to keep observing yourself going round and round like a dog chasing its tail? Would one then want to create a new sense, or should we say a new sensitivity, that exposes one's mind to have a more loving relationship with oneself? Would it then be too hard to ask one to mind their own shadows of fear by dropping that last line of negativity that one seems to repeat for their stagnation? It is better to leave a negative line of thought that allows one's energy field to be the perfect breeding ground for troubles to cling to one. The bliss can then be found where a new thought designs a better outcome.